brains, 1 cell, 2 brains, 1 cell, 2 brains, 1 cell, 2 brains, 1 cell.
Am I kinda hard or what? Nothing, that's what I thought. Man, I'm living in the future.
Carsen's making me record at 2 a.m. on a Thursday.
Living in the future.
I'm exhausted.
Hey.
2 a.m.?
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Why?
You know who else says that?
What?
Kool-Aid Man.
I'm gonna kill you. If
The
I wasn't
Kool-Aid Man.
too tired, I would be having a panic attack.
If I
now.
wasn't absolutely terrified right now.
if I wasn't like currently shitting myself, I'd react better. Put a square over the window so they don't know it's light outside.
Put something over the window, make it look like it's nighttime.
Kool-Aid Man. Okay, fine. It's 5
a.m.
on a Thursday.
on a Tuesday.
They both start with T, so we get confused. Wait till they find out it's Sunday.
Wait till they find out. Today's Monday.
Yeah, we're saying everything except the day it is. It's Wednesday.
Guys.
All right, it is Saturday, but, you know. Can you guys guess what we're about to say next?
Tuesday.
Yeah, I should.
Today's Shitter Day.
What a way to start this.
Hey.
Hey, guys. Kate's here 2 weeks in a row.
Episode 146.
Disappears.
I've got a lot to say about lava.
Do you?
Yeah. Because it's hot.
Hey, best friend for sale. Yeah, best friend for sale. I will take either 2 nickels, probably just like a piece of ham.
This is maybe some loose lunch meat.
Yeah. Some loose change.
Maybe give me some like week-old bologna.
If you have some like loose dental floss hanging around, just
Probably like a whole thing of Swiss cheese.
probably like 7.
Probably like a broken guitar string.
Yeah.
Probably like the little thing on the end of a shoelace.
Aglet.
Yeah.
I only know that because of Phineas and Ferb.
Yep.
You do a loop-de-loop and pull, and your shoes are looking cool. Don't tie a noose.
So
Sorry. Whenever I have that song pop in my head, I just think of a Vine where someone does loop-de-loop and pull, and then they're hanging from a tree, and it's just their shoes. And I was like, holy shit. Okay.
So lava.
It's hot.
It's hot.
I did legitimately start doing that at work, by the way. And Landon and Michael think I'm fucking...
Whoa.
Yeah, they think I'm stupid. They think it's ridiculous, and I'm not going to stop because it's funny. They're
It's the best.
They're like, why? And I'm like, how else do you get out of an awkward situation?
Do you guys not throw up when you get nervous?
But it sucks because we're across the room, so I have to really, like... Exactly. So I can't make a good sound.
Yeah.
Because, like, the good ones are...
Yeah, they're really it like the microphones don't even pick it up. Like that whole last episode, they
Was it
don't pick
nothing?
it. You can hear it, but it doesn't pick it up as well as it does in person.
Yeah,
it just sounds like. Most important meal of the day, serving it up Gary's way.
I also love whenever we do the podcast, I just get to stare at your baby picture the whole time.
It's just so cute.
You have a big fucking forehead.
Dude, your head big as shit.
Dude, your head big as hell.
Damn, look at that. All your baby weight was in your fucking head.
Damn, Megamind.
Goddamn, you weighed 8 pounds and 6 of it was in your fucking head.
About 5 of the pounds was just your damn forehead. That shit came in adult size. It's like you get your adult teeth. You just came in with your adult forehead.
Yeah. Hey, don't worry, he'll grow into it.
Just a big ass forehead on a little skull.
He'll grow into it. It's fine.
He'll grow into it. He definitely won't look like he has a personal snapback on.
Built-in hat.
Yeah. Honestly, pretty sick.
Pretty sick.
But the hat still sunburns. So
Yeah. The hat itself can get sunburned.
yeah, so not as sick, but
Still pretty cool.
still pretty cool. You got a big head.
On my way, so I had a plan for lava, right? It was, I'm going to go to Maverick. I'm going to get, like, snacks. I'm going to get gas. Wait, what's that? Walgreens across the street. I'll pick up the photos from New Year's Eve, which was funny because I called them as I was loading shit into my car, and I was like, hey, last time I called, he said that the printer was out of ink. I was just wondering if maybe, like, if it got fixed. I think it was about a week ago. And she was like, we don't print these. She was like, I don't know what he told you, but that was BS. And I was like, what? And she was like, we send them out to Fuji. Fuji prints them and sends them back to us. We don't print them. There's no reason the printer would be out of ink because we don't print them here. And so she was
Imagine he just like went and checked their like personal company printer in the back. Like, it's out of
he
paper.
just like the copier. He's like, darn, shit.
I can't find ink anywhere on this thing.
And I was like, oh, okay. She was like, yeah, what's the last name? And she was like, yeah, those are ready. And I was like, okay, cool. And then I was ready to hang up, and she was like, that's so weird. I don't know why he would tell you that, but yeah, they're ready. And I was like, okay.
Okay.
And so I drove up to Maverick, got all my shit. I think I got like energy drinks, some food, like, a little bit of snacks, some
Schnackies.
But as I was walking into Maverick, I got stopped. Some dude was standing outside, and he was like, hey, brother man, you got some spare change I could borrow?
Borrow?
And I was like,
Borrow.
about to walk in there, and like, typically I'm like, no, dude.
No.
But I was in a good mood. I was going to lava. This was gonna be a good weekend.
Yeah.
And so I was like, fuck, I got you, man. I pulled out $10, gave him $10, and then he just sat there and talked my ear off.
Yep.
About how he's trying to get to Chicago, and that the cops out here are racist, and that they're trying to get that he's not allowed. It's illegal for him to stand out front and ask for money, and that he needs to move.
Okay, well that's just because private property rules.
And then he was
no
like,
one can do that.
And then the lady comes out of the Maverick, and she's saying that I can't be here, but he's like, I goddamn know I can be. Like, and he's just going off about it, and I was like, yeah. And he goes, this is a wide ass state, and I go, buddy, I know.
I know.
I live here.
I know.
And
what's funny is I don't know why we're both on that kick, because like a few days before you left, there's a homeless man that I see quite often. He stands at the end of the highway exit.
Oh.
And I was just at the light for a minute. I'm like, I have a 5. And I was like, here. Like, I've seen him like 10 times before and never even thought to give him money. And this time I'm like, yeah, fuck it.
And
then I didn't get any good karma, so what the fuck was that for?
and then he blew off my peanuts.
And then my peanuts was gone?
And then he exploded my peanuts.
That's rude.
But I could barely get a word in with this guy, and he finally and he's rattling off, and I'm starting to zone out, and then he goes,
just disassociate.
Yeah, and like my eyes are on him, and then they're starting to separate. They go different directions, and he goes, man, you don't seem like you're from here. Where are you from? And I go,
here,
down the street.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh really? What part? And I was like, well, I was from Roy. And then he was like, oh, what county is that in? And I go,
Roy. It's in Roy County.
I didn't know, and
Yeah.
so I was like, and then I was like, but I'm out here now. And he was like, oh, wait, what county is this? And I go,
Weber.
I know, and it occurred to me while I was in the middle of driving. Like, imagine everything happening, and then
Just it cuts to like 20 minutes.
yeah,
And you're like,
listening to music
Wait
halfway
a
there,
fucking-
and I go, Weber County, damn it!
it's not. It's just the school we went to. Like,
But-
there are 2 schools here named the same thing.
And so
One of them's not even in Weber Town.
he's talking my ear off, and then he starts getting into like, yo, like I know spiritual like energy, bro. Like you got good energy. You like, and he's like going in on it, and he's like, you're a good vibe, man.
You're
like,
literally just glowing.
It's like really bright.
You're
He's
the
like,
you're the picture of the guy sitting in like a Denny's that is just
yeah, that's just light.
yeah.
He starts saying that, and I turn into the LeBron meme.
You are my sunshine.
And so then I go back in there, and so this whole time when I pulled into the gas station, there was a cop there, and I'm assuming that's when that altercation had happened. And the cop wasn't out of the car though. So then I go into the store, I get what I need, I come back out, and the cop is at Walgreens now. And so then the guy up there, and he was like, thank you again, man. You got great energy. You're a great person. I really appreciate you. He's kind of rattling it off as I'm walking by. And I go, thank you. I hope you have safe travels, man, and you know, have a good rest of your day. And I go put my stuff in my car, and I take off across the street to Walgreens. And, like, I left my car there.
Yeah.
So I go to Walgreens, and the cop's out front of Walgreens. I go in there. I get the photos. And as I'm walking out, the cop is like, I almost ran into him. He was like right next to me.
Yeah.
Like, and then like walk around him, and he goes, "Hey, what's your name?" And I was like, "Oh, good Lord, Carsen." And he goes, "Oh, okay. Sorry, you look just like this person that got in an accident yesterday, and I had his ID, so I just was." And I was like, "Oh, yeah, thank goodness it's not me." And then I turned around and walked away.
Thank God.
I said, "Oh. Yeah, I'm glad that wasn't me."
Yep.
And yeah, I got in my car, and I just I gunned it. I was out of there. And like
20 cops behind me. I was not stopping.
And like I put on my story, I was like, I baptized my car, figured out how to use my cruise control, check
Hell
engine
yeah.
light came on, then turned back off.
Hell yeah.
And then as I got to Lava, the address that I copied and pasted took me like
just fuck you off.
like it started snowing when I pulled like through the slide underpass.
I do just want to say I texted Carsen and said I hope you have fun and drive safe, please. And he left me on red.
I did.
Yeah. Last time I give a fuck.
I tell you to stay at Carsen. So.
What? You'll like it.
Yeah, every time we do that, I'm just gonna. Cut that. Cut that.
It took me, so as soon as I pulled under that underpass of the slides, it started snowing.
Nice.
And so I got like into Main Street, and I turn and look up the street I'm supposed to go to, and I go. And I was like, "Oh, you're fucking kidding me." Because this was a steep-ass hill, and it's covered in snow.
Oh.
And so then I was like, maybe, because it looked like the hill kind of like died down. So I was like, maybe if I go to the shorter side and then take like a side road up to it. Like, I had the worked out in my head. So I go up this road, I get up there to where it says the address is.
I'm impressed this is lasting for so long. No.
And
Don't do it. No, don't do that. Don't do it. That's me.
But I get up there, and it's just like some empty ass lot next. It's like a house, a lot, and another house, and that's where it's telling me to be.
Nice.
And I was like, "There's no way I just got fucking scammed." And so
that would be crazy.
I'm sitting up at the top of the hill, snow falling, like it's getting heavy now, and
Snow gets heavy there quick.
Yeah. And I was sitting there trying to type it in, and all of a sudden, no service. So now I can't find where I'm supposed to go. And I'm like, I'm fucked, dude. Granted, I got there over an hour early. So, like, I had the time to find it in case I was just lost. And so then I was like, oh, okay, shit, what do I need to do? And so I was like, okay, if I pull forward a little bit, kind of like get down this hill, I'll get some bars back. And so I pulled forward a little bit. I got one, and it loaded just the nearby area. So I zoomed in and found that sports bar that was above it.
Nice.
And was like, oh, shit, that's the one. So then it wouldn't let me click on it or anything, but I was like, it's just like 2 turns. It's fine. So I get down to Main Street. I take one turn, and I can see it big as fuck on the hill. And I was like, Okay.
Oh, hey!
Awesome. I went past it, I guess.
I just pulled an Elon. Sorry, I almost lost my cool there. Yep.
So I go back up one of those streets, and it's like fucking, it's steep as hell, and I get up there, and I get to the bar, like the top where the bar is, and I'm like, this don't seem right.
Yeah.
So then I look at the instructions and everything, and it was like telling me where to park, and it was not up there. I'm sure I could have like found a spot and parked up there. Like looking back, I'm pretty sure the spot that I was looking at was parking for it, but I just
Whatever.
Yeah, I didn't think of it in the moment, so I was like, "Fuck, dude." Plus, my Airbnb was on the bottom, the very bottom, so I would have been hiking up and down these stairs, and I was like, "Okay." So I go back down and I go around, and now the way to get to, I can see it. I can see the one, and I have to go up this steep hill and turn up the hill to get up there. And so that's where the drifting the corner came into hand, because I was like, if I go slow, I'm not making it up the hill.
No.
If I go fast, I'm drifting around this corner. I might hit the rocks.
Let's have some fun.
So I'm going fast.
Yeah.
And so I go up there, and I'm just going sideways. It was like a fun little Tokyo drift moment, like going around the cliff edge. And
that one time we came home from the fucking concert like a week after I got my new car.
God.
And there was just a car parallel.
Yeah. And I got up there.
Perpendicular.
I fucking parked it, and I look at the time, and it's an hour and 10 minutes until I can check in. So then I go back to the Airbnb thing, and I message them, and I go, hey, it says something about an early check-in. Can I possibly do that? But I didn't think to do this until 30 minutes into waiting.
Oh.
Yeah. So 30 minutes into waiting, I message it, and then I get an automated response that says, like, general stuff, and then at the bottom it says, response time, usually 45 minutes. So I was like, cool, it doesn't matter if they even answer me, because... so I was like, okay, fuck, never mind. I guess that's fine, whatever. And in my text, I mentioned I'm an hour early, and I probably could have gone in, because the code was like, they put it to what your last digits are for your phone number.
Yeah.
And so I could have walked over there and probably gone in, because no one came in or out of that room while I was sitting there or anything.
Yeah.
So I wait, just sitting on my phone, and I got to park like one car away from my door.
Fuck
It
yeah.
was awesome. I also did the guide thing where the one trip piled everything on me.
Yeah.
Also, while I was sitting in the car, realized I didn't bring my water bottles. I filled them up, and they were just sitting upstairs.
I'm gonna be honest. That sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And my solution for like the first little bit was I had a water bottle in my car with no lid. So for the first while I was there, I was filling up a water bottle in the sink, putting it in the freezer to get it as cold as I could without it freezing,
Yeah.
and then drinking it and filling it back up, putting it in the freezer.
Hell yeah.
And anyway, I get in there, I sit down, I kind of put my bathroom stuff where it's supposed to go, I organize everything, and then I'm like, okay, the Airbnb thing says no Wi-Fi. That kind of sucks because the service was ass.
Yeah.
And then it said that like, or I think I assumed that because there was no Wi-Fi, the TV didn't work. And so I was just like, whatever. And I had my laptop with me so I could transfer the photos from New Year's. So that's what I did first is...
Sorry, I was just thinking about how would you even start to explain cable to a younger kid nowadays? All they know is streaming and such.
Yeah, that would be hard.
How would you explain cable TV?
Put them on Tubi TV and they'll get it.
Good one.
Yeah. I think it's Tubi. Or
Or
maybe
not
it's
to be.
Freevee.
There's both.
Pluto TV? It might be Pluto.
It is quite literally
All three of
all
those?
three of those
Okay.
exist. There's
Okay.
Tubi, Freebie, and Pluto.
Okay.
Those are all streaming services.
Yeah, but they also do that live.
Oh, true.
That's because that's what I do on my little thing in there whenever I want it. I would wake up and I would watch SpongeBob on Sundays, like a couple months ago.
Yeah, not when he was a kid.
Not when I was a kid. It was a couple months ago. So the first thing I did was I sat down. I've been rewatching The Walking Dead. So I just put that on my phone, and I was just going through the photos and looking at them, and then I was transferring them. This was the weirdest thing because I I didn't have the availability like I used to where I'd email the pictures to myself. But I did get this fancy new thing where I can plug the SD card into my phone.
Love it.
And I can get all the immediately. So no more emailing with that shit. And technology. And so what I had to do was get the disk drive thing that the disk is on, put that in there, load that onto USB for myself so I can have them. And then I had to plug in my SD card and load them onto the SD card, then take the SD card, plug it into my phone, and download them. And I got them all to my phone. I sent them out, even though the service was ass. Then I was like, now what the fuck do I do? Like, I did the one task that I had. I had my book with me, but like I didn't know what the fuck I was gonna do.
You're about to not have any balls.
And it was like 4 or 5 o'clock or something. It was like 4 or 5 o'clock, and I was like, what the fuck do I do? Like, and so, well, I think it was 4 because I told someone, I was like, I'm going to go from here, maybe like 5 o'clock, I'm going to go get dinner. I'm going to go to the little grocery store that's like at the end of the street and get big ass water and some snacks and just whatever.
Snackies.
And then maybe walk the stores on the way there and back or whatever.
Yeah.
And then after I'm done with that, drop stuff off and then just walk up the stairs to the bar above me. And so that was the plan. 5:30 rolls around and I'm just laying in bed, just fucking scrolling on my phone, just doing shit on my phone. Like, I was not fucking moving. And I think by like 6:30 or 6, I left the room.
Nice.
And I just walked down the road and I found this spot that had good food, and I went in there and they were like, how many people? And I go, one. And they go, okay, sit wherever you like. So I sat down and I'm like in the corner.
My ass.
Yeah. I sit like almost in the corner by myself, and like I was one table away from the corner.
They're just like, that guy shunned himself.
And the lady comes over and gives me, I had ordered a banquet.
Yeah.
And so she gives me my banquet. I give her my order, and it took her 45 minutes to get my food out.
Whoa.
So
what did you get?
just a chicken sandwich, a spicy chicken sandwich.
What the hell?
And that does come back later on, by the way. But so I'm now.
Well, yeah, you gotta.
I ate probably one of those Maverick burrito things around 1 or 2 or something on the way there.
Yeah.
And nothing for the rest of the day. And now I sat down and had 2 course banquets. So I'm just and I'm just happy that I'm there and everything was okay. So I'm just fucking feeling good.
Yeah.
And so she eventually comes back with my food, and I don't think I've eaten a chicken sandwich faster in my whole fucking life.
Yeah.
It was gone in under 2 minutes.
Was it good?
It was pretty damn good, yeah.
Good.
And like I had never had a sandwich where the pickles were like there was actually a right amount of pickles.
You literally, he texted me and told me about the pickles.
Yeah. Because I've never had a chicken sandwich that had the correct amount of pickles.
Yeah.
It's always been like fucked off 2 pickles. That's it. Or like 8 million pickles on there. Like, it's never been the right amount, and that had the right amount.
Fuck
It was delicious.
Correct amount of pickles really do matter.
It does. Especially to a pickle freak like me.
Especially to just a freak like him.
Especially to a freak like me, dude.
This little sick little freak over here.
Sick little freaky fuck. Like a sick little freaky fucking pickle fuck. Like a pickle freak that's a freaky little fucking pickle fuck freak. So then I wander my happy ass down to the grocery store, and I pass the liquor store, and I look in there, and I'm like, whoa. Because it looks like those cheap little convenience stores that have the glass cases full of vapes. But then you look past the fucking LED lights that are in there that are brighter than the sun. You squint, and you can see past and just see the rows of alcohol in there.
It's just like gates of heaven.
Yeah. And so I was like, clocked that. I'm going to keep going.
And saving that to memory.
And so I walked down there, and all the other shops were closed by that time because it was like 7:30 almost or something. Like, It was
And why the
7:30.
fuck would anyone stay open past 7:30?
7:30 or 8 or something. And so then I had gone to that grocery store. I bought 2 big Arrowhead
Hell yeah.
waters and a little thing of peanut butter.
A little thing of peanut butter, or a normal thing of peanut butter.
A little thing of peanut butter.
Oh, okay.
Because it was like a smaller jar. But I don't know what my problem has been lately. For probably 3 weeks, I've just been like
Autism.
straight up 3 big ass spoonfuls of peanut butter directly to my face.
Here's the thing. I don't know why you think you're weird for that.
Because someone told me I was weird for it.
I do the same fucking thing.
It's so good.
It is so good. It's just peanut butter.
It's so good.
Hey, guess what, fuckers? I can't eat bread. I can't have a peanut butter and jelly. You know what I can do? Spoon of peanut butter, spoon of jelly. I don't actually have a spoon of jelly. It's
Spoon of peanut butter, spoon of jelly.
a spoon of peanut butter. It sounds almost southern.
Spoon of jelly.
I didn't even realize I was saying it like that. A spoon of peanut butter and a spoon of jelly.
That was great. I usually eat it just straight up peanut butter, or I eat it with a banana.
Oh yeah, I was so lying about the jelly. It's just the peanut butter.
It's just peanut butter.
I'm sorry, but when I go gardening in my house is what I'm calling it now. I think it's an adequate one. When I go gardening in my house, oh, peanut butter.
Oh, sweet, sweet baby girl.
Sweet, sweet peanut butter.
Holy shit.
Spoon of peanut butter.
Spoon of jelly.
I'm only calling it jelly from now on. Spoon of jelly.
So
I feel so bad for your mother who just got home.
when she was gone, I literally ate almost a whole jar of peanut butter myself in that stint that she was gone.
Quitter?
And I left enough that like Caleb can have some for his sandwiches, and she wouldn't be like, who the fuck ate all the peanut butter? Like, I was being smart.
You should have just put some on Bella's top lip.
But I knew because there was so little left anyway that like she was gonna say something. She didn't. But when I went to the grocery store, I bought 2 full jars, and she was like, "Is this to make up for all the peanut butter you ate?" And I go, "Yes, but also I'm gonna keep eating this much, so I bought 2."
Fair. At least you're honest and prepared.
And so then I got there, and I bought another little thing of peanut butter. I bought that.
Carson isn't addicted to drugs.
Just peanut butter.
Just
and jelly.
and jelly.
And
Yeehaw.
so I bought this peanut butter. And then I had I think I bought Sour Patch.
What's your lock screen? It looked different.
Hold on, let me get rid of the noties.
That's badass.
Isn't that sick as hell?
That's sick as hell.
Wait, look at that's the one I posted on my story.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
This artist is so cool, but he like deletes them, so I've never been able to find these images after I've screenshot them.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
So what is in this Airbnb is 2 big waters, Sour Patch that I didn't even eat the whole trip. I ate it when I got home.
Hey, you still wanted them.
Energy drinks, peanut butter, and half a bag of purple Doritos.
Hell yeah.
And that's all that was in there.
That sounds just like my house before I got a girlfriend.
And so, I'm just looking at the pictures that I took. Oh yeah, the fucking shower in there was unnecessarily fucking massive.
Yeah?
It was huge. Like, you could have fit 12 people in this shower.
Huh?
6 people laying down. It was fucking huge.
What?
So this is like wall to wall.
What the
straight walk
fuck?
in. And then I took a picture of me standing in it, and I look tiny.
He's just a itty bitty little guy.
Oh, I think I took it later on, so it'll come up to that. But, oh, that video I took of my pants falling that you...
Dude. Holy fuck, that was so good. Ooh. Like, Lizzie had to ask me what was wrong.
Oh, yeah, can we talk about the video you sent me back?
What did I send back?
You were just holding her tit.
Oh, that's
Your
right,
hand was just in her shirt, and you were sitting there, like, drunkenly saying stuff to me, and then you go, by the way, my hand's just on her boob. And then she's like, it is.
Halfway through the video, I realized I got way too comfortable.
You were just holding it there. I was
What?
dying just because I was like, we were like, I knew that your hand, like, because your arm was bent weird, but I couldn't tell what was going on. And then you just go, by the way,
By the way,
I'm holding just one boob right now.
yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna get greedy. Like, if I can hold a tit, I'm gonna hold a tit.
And so, let's see.
Am I right, fellas? And women. We're inclusive.
Oh yeah, the Chuck Wagon is where I went to get food,
Hell yeah.
and then I took a picture of the sign that says Chuck Wagon Restaurant, and I said, yeah, right, more like fuck wagon shit rant.
Story.
I get back, I drop everything off, and I go up to the bar.
I cramped. It's cramping really hard. Why? Ow. What the fuck?
Bro, stop cramping my style.
Yeah, I was about to say, throw up.
Throw up.
Throw up. Oh my god, ow.
Look at me. Widowy flow up right now.
Widowy flow up.
Flow up.
Flow up. It's just jelly.
Go eat. Widowy flow up and go eat some chili.
That was way too painful for me not doing anything.
On my way, walking up the stairs to this bar, I met Peter Griffin.
No way.
Yeah. I just ran into Peter Griffin. Dude was just hanging out. I get all the way up there, and so I'm at like what I think is the top of the stairs. There was one more flight left, and I'm hearing
Bamboozled.
I was expecting this to be like very low key, like dive bar almost. Even though it's a sports bar,
But
I was
then you just heard
expecting. I'm hearing what sounds like a game happening up there. Like someone's playing, like they're obviously playing a game because there's a lot of like all this yelling and all this kind of stuff.
You walk up, it's just two people fighting.
With no audience, the bartender's just wiping down the counters and two
Yeah.
people just quietly wrestling on the ground.
Fuck you.
And so I sit down. Well, I walk in immediately. My glasses fog over and I can't see shit.
It was pretty funny to see that.
And I should have known because walking up, the windows themselves were like fraught. You could not see through the windows. So I should have known going in there that it was fucking humid and that it was going to do that to my glasses. So I walk in and the bartender says something and I go, huh. like I literally just go, huh. And I was
Like,
expecting
you
her to
just
like
went
giggle or
blind.
something. Yeah, like I was like, oh shit, I can't see. And I was waiting for her to like, oh yeah, like say something. She goes, sitting there, doesn't say shit. What I'm assuming she's staring at me though, because she's not moving and her body was facing me.
Yeah.
And I go, oh, I can't see. And so, anyway, this crowd.
How can people not think that's an amazing
funniest
bit to
thing.
do? That's so good.
And so, the whole crowd is centralized on the far end of the bar, where there's like a dart machine. They had just I think like 4 or 5 of those games where it's the ring on the string and you try and
Nice.
get it to catch on the hook. There was a claw machine. There was like little lottery things and one of those like touch tunes things where you can play music when you buy credits, you play music, whatever.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting up
What
there.
song were you? Like you posted, you were gonna play us. Okay.
I was sitting there and I'm trying to figure out what I want to drink. They have nothing. They have no tap. Wait, no. They had tap. They didn't have any liquor,
What?
but they had canned cocktails.
Okay.
So I got like I think it was a whiskey sour, but it was like a canned one.
Interesting.
And
How was it?
it wasn't that bad. I ended up having 3 of them.
Okay, so it wasn't that bad.
Yeah, and the APV wasn't too bad either. I don't remember what it was, but I do remember it got me going.
I don't remember anything else.
And so I'm starting to realize as I'm just kind of hanging out there, and my phone
Just
was
hanging.
starting to die, but I'm starting to realize that like all of these people are with each other. This isn't just like a busy bar. All of them are with each other celebrating something.
Oh.
And I also forgot to mention there was big Jenga down there. That's what the noises were that I was hearing. And so I'm getting these drinks. I'm sitting there at the bar, and I'm like, you know what? I've been on my big Coulter Wall kick. I want to listen to Motorcycle right now, which the whole thing is
It's just 3 minutes
of motorcycle revving.
Yeah. Shut up! Shut up! My joke.
The song goes, well, I figure I'll buy me a motorcycle.
Well, I figure I'll buy me a motorcycle, wrap a pretty little frame around a telephone pole, ride her off a mountain like Arlo. Figure I'll buy me a motorcycle.
Is it just about killing himself?
Well, I figure I'll walk to the liquor store, Thunderbird 2 bottles, maybe 3, maybe 4. Follow my feet down the music road. Pour it on the pavement like you would a tombstone. Like you would a tombstone.
How long can you keep going? Because I need to pee.
I can keep going.
Okay, keep going.
To my brothers and my sisters that's keeping me sane. Figure I'm weary of feeling this way. Kate, I lied. Figure I'm weary of feeling this way. Pop another pill, hop another train. To my brothers and my sisters that's keeping me sane. Figure I'm weary of feeling this way. Well, I figure I'll buy me a motorcycle, wrap a pretty little frame around a telephone pole, ride her off a mountain like Arlo. I figure I'll buy me a motorcycle. Figure I'll buy me a motorcycle. Figure I'll buy me a motorcycle.
Yeah, so that's the song. And it's like I didn't want to ruin the vibes in the bar by there you go, perfect. I didn't want to ruin the vibes in the bar by putting on like a slower one because it was very much like upbeat ones and fun ones, and I was like, well, I'll throw in a fun song that's got like, you know, drinking and motorcycle and like, and so I was like, it'll be fun, it'll be good vibes. So
It'll be fun.
I download it, I like log in, I make an account, I pay for 6 credits, and I put the song on. Turns out they had 2 different sound systems in there.
Oh.
And the one that I was playing it on was not the main one. So there's this like, and then all of a sudden, and it's so quiet. And I'm sitting 2 seats away from it, and I can't even fucking hear it. And so I'm sitting there, and I'm like excited, waiting to hear it, and I'm like,
What the?
is it? And then I see the bartender. She grabs like the remote, and I can't tell if she's trying to turn off that touch tunes or the main music because someone finally just paid for the thing, or what she was doing. But then I remember she just went, put the remote back down. So the money that I spent to get this one fucking song to play just got watered out completely, and I didn't get to hear it.
I would have tried my absolute hardest to make fucking eye contact.
I felt way more embarrassed than anything. I was like, I should have known that this wasn't, because it's not even showing the song that's playing. Like, I just felt
That's
like
not
an
your
idiot.
fault.
I felt so dumb, and I fucking after that I kind of was sitting there, and I was like, I was sitting in the chair, and I was like, I don't want to be here anymore.
I don't like this anymore.
I don't even want to exist anymore. I don't want to be here anymore. Like,
your whole good day.
it's just fucked. Like, and there were things that kind of messed it up a little bit with like the food and like the stores being closed. Like, but I was still in a good mood. But then that just tanked me up. And I sat there and I was like, okay, well, I guess give me another whiskey sour and I'll probably just be on my merry way.
Yep.
And so they bring it over and they're kicking in. So now it's getting fucking rowdy up in here, and there's more people showing up, and it's like, it's just getting, and it's again all with those people. Like, the more people would show up, they would go directly over there. And so I'm sitting there at the countertop, and I'm just kind of like people watching at this point.
Oh yeah.
Like, just like, what the fuck are you guys even doing over there?
It's like, what the fuck are you? Why
And
are you so happy?
My eyes land on this one guy over there that I could tell was fucked up. And I look over, and he's talking with someone, and some chick just flashes her tits at him. She was facing away from me, but was flashing her tits at him.
He's
and then
like, hey, again.
And then he was taking a video, so she does it a second time on video, on tape. And then he pans the camera to all these other people, and I was like, what the fuck?
You're in the back of the video just,
oh! Today! And
then you look over in the other corner, and I just have my hand on Lizzie's tit.
passed out.
It's happened. Hey, it's comforting. Like, I don't know what to say.
And so I get to a point. I'm skipping some of this because it's taking forever. But I get to a point where I'm like, I think I'm gonna get the fuck out of here.
I'm gonna get up out of here.
And it wasn't even that late. Like I think it was like 9:30 or something.
That's pretty fucking late for me.
But to be like out at the bars, you know, like I was
Fair.
expecting to be out like midnight, fucking just hanging with a bunch of people, because I was in the mood to just make friends. So on my way out the door, these people stop and they're smoking a prime time, and I get a whiff and I go, "Is that a prime time?" And they're standing like directly outside of the door, directly, and they go, "Yeah, that's we were trying to get a smoke, and that's all this guy had." And I turn and look at the guy, and it's the one in there that got the tits flashed at him. And he was like, "You want it, man?" And I was like, "What?" And he was like, "Here." And he just hands me the prime time, and I was like,
Okay.
"Okay." And so I hit it once, and then I was like, "Yeah." And I was like, you know, and right as I was saying this, we almost said it at the same time. I go, I only had these in high school. And he's like, "Yeah, the first time I tried these was in high school." And I was like, "Oh, shit."
Hey, yo. We're both degenerates.
Yeah. And so then I took one, and I was like trying to hand it back to whoever, I don't know who it was. And then it was two girls, and they were like, I don't like it. And so then I went to hand it to him, and he was like, "I'll take one, and you can have the rest." And so he just takes the little one, hands it back to me, and I just pull the rest of it.
Hell
fucking-
yeah. If I was one of the females right there, I would have gone home with you. Like, just saying.
And so I put it out in the snow and fucking like
This guy's got a level of steez when he's doing drugs.
And they're asking me like where I'm from, and I'm saying where, and they're like, "No way, we're from that area." And then they were like, "What school did you go to?" And I go, "Weber." And they were like, "No fucking way, we went to Weber."
Huh.
And they're like, "When did you graduate?" And I go, "Okay, this is where the fun is gonna end."
Yeah.
2020, and they go, "Oh, Jesus Christ, what year were you born?" And I go, 2002, and one of them just goes, "Fuck, I'm old."
They just go, "Did you just say 2000?
Fuck, I'm old. And one of them goes, "I graduated in 2003.
Holy fuck! Oh, they're old. Oh, they're old.
And then one of them was like, "I can't believe you went to Weber. So wait, do you know like so and so?" And I was like, Like they had mentioned the last name Hoyt, and which
yeah.
is Allison and all that.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Yeah, that sounds really familiar." And they were like, "That's crazy that my son's friends with the blah blah." And like we were kind of going off. And so then that kind of convinced me to go back in there because we were talking. We go back inside.
Nice.
And now I take my whiskey sour and I walk over to where they're at because I'm like, maybe that opened it up. I can talk with some of them. And now I'm just watching Jenga up close and personal.
When you try to mingle into a group and you just end up as a bystander.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As a side character. And so then I go to turn around and walk out, but then I was looking at like the lottery machines, I think, when I was over there. And one dude stops me and he goes, "Hey, they were saying that you're from Weber." And I go, "Oh yeah, I went to Weber." And he was like, "Oh, so did I." And he was telling me like the same kind of situation. And then he was like, "Do you know blah blah blah?" And I was like, "That one sounds familiar. I'm not sure though. I don't really remember it very much."
Okay.
And he was like, "That's crazy." And he was like, and we kind of just were shooting the shit. And then he goes, "Oh, they got it set up. You want to play cornhole?" And I was like, I'm really bad at cornhole. And he goes, "Who gives a fuck? Come on." And so then,
I mean,
and he goes, "What's your name?" And I go, "Carsen." And he goes, "Yeah, get the fuck over here, Carsen." And
it's
then
like, yeah, sick name. Come on.
I stand over there, and then the other guy goes, "Hey, what's?" And he goes, "Carsen." And he goes, "Sup, Carsen?" And that was
I love. Actually, I'm not gonna say that sentence.
I love dude.
Yeah, exactly. I love dudes.
And
Dudes
so
are great.
This
is just the most bro shit.
Yeah.
Hey, Carson.
It doesn't even matter that I'm 20 years younger than them. Like
No.
they were just like Carsen, cool, let's fucking rip cornhole, dude. What's your name? Don't care. Let's fucking rip this shit, dude. Throw that sack over at me, dude.
Dude, that first one was so passionate. I've never heard someone be so excited for cornhole.
That's how it felt. And so it got me. I was like, "Yeah, let's play some fucking cornhole. Yeah, let's do some sex." And of course, I sucked so bad. It was so bad.
It's cornhole.
And but it was funny because the guy that was with me, so he's my opponent, right? he was throwing it, and we kept hitting the I beams above it, or we hit the lights, the string lights, and it would like fucking flop down. And so we were all kind of like trying to figure out how to throw in here to get it there. And he goes and he throws one, and it goes in between the I beam and the lights and lands right in the fucking hole. And we both turn and look at each other and go, "That's it!" at the same time. And we both were like, "Holy shit!" And so then I was like, okay. So I take mine and I throw it, and it goes in between the I-beam and the lights, lands on the board, and slides, almost gets into the hole.
Oh my god!
And so we found the fucking pocket, and we were both like, "Holy shit, it's on!"
It's on!
And so now we're just throwing in between both of them, and they're just sliding. Either they're sliding off because they're throwing too hard, or they're stopping and not going in. But we're zoning it
hitting the
in,
ball.
yeah. And I mean, we would get more drinks, and then it would fucking hit the lights and flip a million times or whatever. But,
Yeah.
I took a video of just one of the guys throwing it. But it got intense. Like, we got a little bit of their crowd over by us. Like, some chick was like, "Come on, Carsen, come on!" And I was just like, "Yeah, yeah, yeah!"
Testosterone out the fucking roof.
I'm gonna throw it. I'm playing cornhole so good. I'm gonna fucking throw it. And I'm gonna do it. I swear. And then I throw it, and it goes and hits the fucking bartender.
Just.
But it was a lot of fun. They got done with that, and I kind of hung around a little bit longer, and then I was like,
This
my
guy
phone.
and his side quest.
My phone is at like 2%. I'm going the fuck back downstairs. And so I got down there, and then that's when I started taking all these videos that I do not fucking remember.
And might I tell you, so fun.
And I did save quite a bit. There was one where I was like, my calorie app is pissed at me because I just keep eating, and it's because of all this beer and Doritos. Like,
my dieting app is so mad at me. I'm like 1,700 calories past what I'm supposed to be at because of alcohol and fucking Doritos.
you could tell I was fucked up.
I love that you're able to like almost perfectly like reenact.
Yeah. I like that I was counting calories while drunk.
Yeah.
I was like,
Priorities.
I gotta add my 12 Doritos into the calorie app because I gotta log it. And
You look the next day and just as triangle fuckers.
little orange things. Little orange things, 120 calories.
Kind of hurt my mouth. 120.
Sharp orange guys. I ate them. I don't know.
I don't know why I'm about to.
I don't know what it is, but I ate them and they're sharp.
Shit! It's a pack of razor blades.
Oh, damn it. It's my orange razor blades.
These are 150 calories.
Good.
Good source of iron.
Dude, look at this fucking mirror. Jesus Christ. Why so much mirror, dude?
But there was an ant problem there, which was interesting because it seemed like I was fighting ants nonstop while I was there. They had ant traps all over the place too, so they know it's a problem.
Yeah.
But it just wasn't helping.
How do you have such a bad ant problem? You have ants in the fucking winter.
In your fucking pants.
You're not supposed to tell me. You're not supposed to tell me.
The next morning, I slept in as long as I could, but my door was just like a big ass fucking window, so like anybody could look in. And I didn't give a fuck. I left it open. I was walking around in my fucking boxers like, hey, take a look, bitch, what?
Like the view I had when we were in Phoenix.
Yeah, I was like, take a look, bitch, look at this.
That shit was nice.
Look at this. And
Feast your eyes.
Feast your eyes. I think I showered eventually.
No, we didn't.
I did because I laid down in that bitch and I was like, how far can I go if I push myself from one wall to the other?
Just doing the fucking
I was just I was hanging out. At one point, I had my phone propped up, and I was watching a show and laying in the shower. Which, don't come at me for water usage, because this all happened very quickly, okay? I wasn't just in there for an hour and a half.
This man is a tornado in a hurricane.
I was laying down for maybe 2 minutes, and then I was like, okay, gotta get up, and then I would
I'm done.
find something else to do. But
See, this is why we typically don't leave him without adult supervision.
Because I forget that I have free will and that I can just I left the shower curtain open just because I could.
This guy's a fucking animal.
I was like, oh my God, I don't need to put a shower. I was like, I want to shower with the door open. I'm going to just jump out of nowhere butt ass naked and then jump back in the shower.
I mean, you're not fucking wrong.
Like I could just be here right now.
Yeah.
What? Who's going to stop me from being here?
Wait until this guy gets an apartment.
Yeah, it is game over. When I get my own place,
This guy's
I
not
will
wearing
have
clothes.
I will have the GoPro up.
Yes.
And I will have just fucking footage of me doing
Can I please have a nanny cam
the
into your apartment?
weirdest,
The weirdest.
the weirdest shit. Like, yeah, oh yeah, I'll have you access my Amazon thing so you can drop in with the camera.
Yeah.
You can just drop in and it's just me fucking doing the robot, butt ass naked, listening to Domo Arigato Misto
And there's just
Roboto.
literally just a pile circling you of Doritos, and you're just in the middle.
And I'm like,
And that's when I call for a wellness.
and then I go, like you just hear it. I'm like, fucking rock him, sock him right now, this bitch. Get at me, get at me.
To be able to see Carsen unbothered and just in his own environment without him knowing he's being watched could possibly be the one
best entertainment on the planet.
one form of entertainment I don't think I would ever be able to stop watching. Because you would just be doing the craziest shit.
Yeah. And that's how it felt this whole time. Like at one point, I was just hanging upside down off the couch for no fucking reason.
This dude is like when your parents leave you home for the first time.
And you don't know what to do, but you're doing stuff.
It's like,
even though it's
I'm not
bad.
usually allowed to do this.
I'm not usually supposed to sit on the edge of the couch, but I'm sitting on the edge of the couch right now. And anyway, I took like some photos, which I ended up posting on my story, and then I made them like my profile picture and stuff because it was sick. It was that one I printed off.
Yeah, it is sick. I would fuck you. Smash.
Brighton and Brittany showed up, let them in, and we kind of hung out for a little while, and then we went to the same place for dinner, and this is where it comes back. So we're sitting there, we get the same waitress that I had, and
She's like, hey, what the fuck?
she was getting like drinks and stuff, and then I go, I'll have a Coors Banquet, and then she goes, okay, and then she kind of like
Squints.
realizes for a second without looking at me. She kind of like realizes, and then she was like, and what are you gonna have to eat? And I go, same thing as yesterday. And she goes, da! I knew it was you. And then she was like, that drink's on me because I neglected you last night. And I was like, oh, first of all, you admit it.
Yeah.
You little shit fuck. What the hell?
Fuck you.
And second of all, thank you. I appreciate that.
Honestly, that's really kind of you. You
And
didn't
so
have to do that.
I had a banquet, and then I got a slushy, alcoholic slushy or whatever,
Fuck yeah.
and ate the fuck out of that chicken sandwich again. And
Good.
then Brittany,
Good amount of pickles?
yeah,
Fuck yeah.
Brittany didn't eat her food, so me and Brighton split it. And then I believe we went back to the Airbnb, recuperated, and got ready to go to the hot springs. We changed and whatnot.
Hell yeah.
And then we went up to the bar, saw Peter Griffin again. Can't believe I ran into him fucking twice. Crazy. And we get up to the bar. We
The craziest part, I almost went dough.
saw Peter Griffin.
Hey, the poison for Cusco.
I saw Peter Griffin there, dude. Ay caramba!
I just almost punched myself in the balls. Fun fact.
So we have some drinks there. We try the claw machine because no one's in there. We try the claw machine. Brighton wins a Happy Gilmore koozie.
What the fuck?
It was the coolest thing ever. And I tried and fucking nothing. I got
shit.
jack shit.
Yeah.
So then I was like, fuck it. I got a bunch of ones. I'm going to go play this lottery machine. I lost everything except for 15 cents. And
Hell yeah.
I didn't gain that 15 cents, mind you. It just wouldn't let me bet any less than 25 cents.
Oh.
So so in a way I probably kind of won it because I won something, and then when it minus 25 it pulled it to 15, right? So I had to have won something. But I pulled out the ticket and it was 15 cents.
You're like, oh.
I was like, cool. Got sick. Got down to the hot pots late. Like we got there late. And I got a video of us. We were sliding down the hill and like we were all holding hands to be careful at first. And then, maybe I was holding Brittany's hand or something like that because Brighton just took off going.
Sounds about
Like,
right.
he's just flying, and I go, like throwing Brittany, like fucking shove
It's
her
like,
off
"Fuck
me,
you."
bitch. And then I just fucking start going down there, and then me and Brighton. So the video is the end of me sliding,
Monkey see,
panning to
monkey do.
Brighton, and then panning to Brittany up there, just shuffling ever so
Yeah.
slowly. Oh my.
Hi.
Way back there. Yeah. You ain't at the bar. We got there. They closed at like 10:30 or something.
Yeah. it's
So
lame.
we were there for like 30 minutes.
Oh.
40 at the most.
Ow.
Um,
Well, granted, typically I don't spend.
Yeah, it
longer
wasn't too
than an
bad. It was
hour
nice
there.
just to, hang out in there. And we went from pool to pool, and we had fun. Brighton's hair was like literally turning white with frost
Oh.
because it was -6 degrees.
Yeah.
And
Fuck that.
they announced that they were closing in whatever minutes, and so we were like, "You guys want to get the fuck out of here?" We were like, "Yeah, let's get the fuck out of here." So we got up, walked in. We were going through the checkout thing, like the gift shop, and we were walking through there, and I quite literally said, "I'm leaving with something."
I'm leaving with something.
And so I pick up this. It was a cool sweater, and then the lady at the front, and there's other people in there. And the lady in the front goes, "I've got these misprints for like $15 if you guys want to buy these." I was about to pull them off the shelves, and I go, yep, save one for me. I'm taking it."
Yep. Mine.
And then Brittany was like, "Yeah, I'll take it." She's like, "We only got the one size though," and I was like, "Don't give a fuck. I want it."
Gimme.
And so then I'm looking through the rest of it to make sure they don't. And then I find a fucking hogwash, and I was like, would have been preferred a bug juice, but I'll take a
yeah.
hogwash. I also lost the hogwash until I got home.
Hogwash is just bad Hogwarts.
You're right. Hogwash is what you wash your Hogwarts with.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, then I found the SpongeBob popsicle, of
Yeah.
course.
Legendary pull.
Yeah, I bought that shit, and I go, "Brittany, take a fucking video."
Yep.
And I hand her my phone, and you could kind of tell I was a little bit tipsy in that shit because I wasn't sure what I was looking at first.
You're like, is this Spunger?
And then I go like, "Hell yeah, dude!" And like,
Hell yeah.
like I'm not being very loud about it, and then I'm like showing it off.
Fucking hell yeah, dude.
Oh my god! And it's I just fucking bit that shit. And,
Yeah.
And I don't.
And -6.
-6 degrees.
Bit
My
into
hair
a
was
popsicle.
literally frozen, and figuratively frozen.
Let it go.
And we walked back up there, and we kind of just hung out for a second, and then me and Brighton went into the big bathroom. And that picture that I sent you, where he was giving me the gorf,
Yeah.
we took about 5 minutes worth of videos of us just flexing in the mirror.
Oh, I could tell your shirts were off.
Yeah, and
I knew what was happening.
way earlier in the night, I had told Kenzie, I was like, "Hey, look at how fucking huge the shower is." So I took a picture of it, and then she was like, "That's crazy. You could fit so many people in there." And I go, "I think I'm just gonna shower with Brighton in there." And she was like, "Dude,
That was a moment to like hit her with some crazy riz. And you're like, no, I'm a fucking
I'm
dude.
gonna shower with Brighton."
Yeah.
And she was like, "Do it." And I was like, "Okay." And so I told Brighton early in the night, I was like, when we get back, we got to take a picture in the shower, make it look like we're butt ass naked." And he was like, "I'm in." So
Well, yeah, of course he's in.
so
It's
we got
Brighton.
back there, and like you could still see his shorts in it, but I took a picture. We turned the shower on too, so that
Hell
it
yeah.
really looked like it. And then from there, I was like, "Oh," like we walked past the mirror, and I go, "Oh wait." I started flexing. And then he was like, "Damn, dude." And then we both started like talking about the gym and like the different, and he was the whole time just hyping me up. It was such a great feeling hearing from him, of all people, the guy that I've looked at for wanting his body.
Yeah.
Like for the whole time I've known him, he's had a 6-pack. Like,
At times I wonder if he just like at night holds a skillet.
And so it was really funny, and that I got a bit in it where I just flex and I go, or I think he does it. He goes, "Gorf." Like he kind of says the word gorf, but not entirely. And I go, and I like laugh and break my flex, and I go, "Gorf." And then for the rest of like the next videos, I go to hit a pose, and he goes, "What are we doing?" And I go, "I don't know, just give him the gorf." Gorf. And he was like, "Oh," and I go, "What's that over there?" "It's the gorf."
Shut up. We're hitting them with the gorf. Just look over there.
And like,
I need Gorf lore.
and so we're just giving the fucking Gorf, dude. And so many videos from that.
Yeah.
Then we go back in there, and I think we just spent the night like. Somehow Brittany figured out how to get the TV to work because I couldn't, and then somehow, okay, I do know how. I figured out there was Wi-Fi, even though it says no Wi-Fi. There was the password was on the fucking thing, so I could have had Wi-Fi the whole time. Yeah,
Ow.
yeah, and I
Ow.
checked it, but I just like briefly.
Yeah.
Fucking stupid. Yeah, but then
I'm plugging my toe into the HDMI.
oh hell yeah, and so I. Oh shit. He's in. And then I think me and Brittany talked until finally we just threw on like fail videos and passed the fuck out.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. And then the next
Bro, throw up some car crashes.
the next morning I took another long ass shower and I came back out there and they were watching Looney Tunes and I was like, fuck yeah, dude.
yeah, man.
Sat down on the couch and was just like, this
Hell
is
yeah.
fucking sick, dude.
Dude, being an adult's sick. And then you have to pay a bill and you're like, dude, this sucks.
And then we gathered all our things and we left and
Nice.
on the way back my check engine light came on and stayed on.
Oh.
Yeah. My foot almost cramped.
What is with us?
Whoa. So yeah, that was lava. That was
lava.
it definitely was not as long as I needed it to be.
Fair.
And then you know what motherfucker texted me after I got
Ethan.
back? And you know what he said?
What are you doing?
No. He said, well, technically, what are you doing next weekend?
Yep.
I go, I'm not sure yet. What's up? And he was like, think about going up to lava.
No fucking way!
He was like, that sounded nice, so I was thinking about getting an Airbnb. Where did you stay at? And I was like,
You should have sent him an outhouse.
and he was like, I was thinking about taking Brighton and Brittany too. And I was like, you bitch. Get your own life. Fuck you, man.
Yeah, literally verbatim your fucking plan.
And he wanted the exact same place too, so they could walk to get drinks and everything. And so,
Okay, even I'm not that much of a leech.
and I told him, I was like, dude, that's the best place to do it. And I was like, I'm down to go back up there again. Like, let's make it happen. And then I looked, and all of those are booked that weekend.
Yeah.
So I found the other one that I initially wanted to go to that has a pool table in it.
Oh, hell.
2 beds, 1 big ass couch, and a pool table in there, and other amenities
Sick.
and stuff. Like, there's a whole dining room and all this, and like, pretty damn cheap too.
Nice.
And so I was like, dude, you split this between the 3 of us, and fucking, damn, like this is gonna be a good, like it'll be fine.
Yeah.
And then I even threw into the mix, like, I'll drive you guys to and from wherever we're going, but when we get back to the Airbnb, I will be getting wasted.
Yeah.
Like, I'll drive you guys to the bars, to wherever we're going. I'll be that DD, but when we get back, I am going to surpass you both. Troll.
Yeah, there you go. I was like, we lost one on the way. One guy.
I won't surpass Brittany.
Fair. That's, yeah.
But then I guess Brittany had said, like, maybe in a few weeks or something, which I was like, yeah. Honestly, because I did I didn't ask Brighton and Brittany to split anything because it was mainly my stay.
Yeah.
And so I was like, don't even, y'all, like,
Don't fret.
I would have fought if they asked. They didn't ask, but I would have fought if they did. And
They should have asked so I could fight them, but they
and
didn't.
then, but I offered it to Ethan just because it was, like, honestly, it's like $200 total for like 2 nights.
Damn.
So I was like, dude, you split that with the 3 of us. It's nothing. It's fine. Like, I spent
Even
almost,
2 people.
I spent like almost $400 on the other one.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, that hurts.
So I was like, this is better anyway. Just let me drive for you guys, and we can pay way less. And I was like, as long as I'm driving like Brittany's car or something, because he drives manual. My car had a struggle the last time, and maybe Brian's truck, but I think
Just go take one off the road. Oh, dude, they're free.
You're so right.
Yeah.
But yeah,
That felt like a way to get me to shut up.
wait, you're right. Shut up.
Yeah, I was about to say the way you just like, oh yeah, you're right. So
Wait, shut the fuck up. You're right.
wait, Wait, why are you talking? Shut the fuck up.
Wait,
You're right.
shut up.
Shut
You
the fuck
just
up.
said-
Are you kidding me?
You just said it.
You
That's
just,
it.
That's it. What
Shut
you just
up.
said is it. Shut the fuck up. I know. When you watch the editing, you'll just see me go.
But yeah, that was lava. It was a lot of fun. I need more of a vacation than just what I had, even though it was a 3-day, kind of a 3-day.
That's a getaway, not a vacation.
Yeah. It was fun though.
A vacation to me is like 5 business days.
That's what I need. Who knows when that'll happen?
I know. It's like, I would love to go on a vacation. I could save the money for it.
But I need the money.
But I need the money. And while I'm gone, I'm not making money.
I do
fucked.
have a Vegas trip coming up though with Mom.
Oh, hell yeah.
So I was like, you know what? If I can tough it out, I won't take like many days off. I'll save my PTO, like my vacation stuff, for those Vegas days.
Lizzie and I want to go back pretty bad, but fuck, we spent a lot of money.
It's rough. And I think with being with my mom, it helps me realize, like, okay, maybe I don't need to drink 18 beers tonight.
Well, here's the thing. If I go again, all I need to do is just not buy weed.
Yeah.
Because I spent
That was
so
I do remember when
much
you told me that
fucking
number,
money.
and that was a big number.
It was a big fucking number.
It's a big fucking number.
Like, I had not... Oh my fuck, dude.
It's crazy.
That was my start of downhill in my money. Probably 7.
Probably like 7.
You know, it's sick. After this, I gotta go to my mom's house because we got a cupcake and a cinnamon roll after we had food for lunch, gluten free. And I was like, "Can you please just take these? Because I have to go back to work, then to Carson's, and I'm not wanting to like put this in their fridge." So.
Speaking of gluten free, I have your present out there. Your Christmas present that I never gave you.
It's just a rock. It's like, it's gluten free.
Gluten free. It's a marble. It's gluten free.
I mean, you're not wrong. People at work think they're funny. They're like, "Hey, I got you a water. It's gluten free," and I just want to squeeze it in their fucking face.
You just gotta sit there and then you go. Did you touch gluten today?
You smell like gluten. Anyway, sorry.
No, you just go. You smell like shit.
You smell like ass.
I got you a water. It's gluten free. You reek like fuck.
You reek like fuck is so good. I forgot about that one. You reek like fuck. Landon reminded me of a fun one I used to say and love all the time. Just shitter.
Yeah.
My private story is still named
Yeah, I was
Shitter
gonna say
Central.
I feel like that's still been commonly used by you.
Not as common.
Not you lately.
Not lately.
Not you lately, as I just said.
Chili.
Jelly. Okay, so after this, so the day after this comes out is my new song coming out, Century.
Oh hell yeah!
Go listen to it.
Same music video come out same day.
Yeah, same day. It's gonna be the music video is mainly like the cool part. The song itself is pretty fun. Again, it was one of those things where I made it for myself to listen to at the gym, so I don't really care if you guys like it. I don't really give a fuck.
It's just 3 minutes of a motorcycle revving. I got it. I got the joke.
I think I'm done.
I'm done. I did like hearing about your adventure though. Sounded like fun.
I've got stuff I'm doing tonight that I can talk about next week, I guess.
Oh yeah, don't you have to leave soon?
Yeah, like any minute now.
Yeah. Yeah. My hands have been so fucking sweaty this whole time.
Oh, yeah. That. Just edit, like, sponge noises, wet sponge noises.
Just edit Niagara Falls.
Just edit.
Just a waterfall.
Just edit the Kool-Aid Man.
I got him. You guys hear that? I got him. Guys, I got him. Guys, who are you? Not me. Not me. Who are you? And then there's...
Some of them are using me when I'm
He turned himself into a fucking pickle.